It is okay if she hogs the spotlight. Meet Evie, a Red River hog from the Kansas City Zoo. She's here with her human friend, Sean Putney from the Kansas City Zoo. So we know it's Red River hog, and she's very, very colorful. But what else is she known as?
Well, she is a little bit abnormal for a Red River hog. Normally, we wouldn't be able to do this with a Red River hog, but Evie was kind of the runt of the litter and abandoned by mom, so our staff at the Animal Health Center took her in, took care of her for a few days, and once she was on her feet, then we decided, okay, we can't put her in back in with the litter, so our shows team started taking care of her at long hours every day.
Wow.
Pretty much like a human infant, where they have to get bottles and fed on a regular basis. And last summer,
you guys were hand bottle feeding this baby?
Yep, and they spent all last summer doing that, and then gradually you could pull off the longer hours, but a lot of time was put into her, and then it was a matter of her getting used to being around people, and now she's actually at the point where you can see her in our 2:30 show in our Dramus building. So she's actually around people now. They take her on walks throughout the zoo. So you won't always be able to see Evie out and about, but we do have other Red River hogs that are over by our gorillas.
So I have to tell you, it's actually National Take Your Dog to Work Day. So we were just thinking, like, what does the Red River hog think of all this, or what do the dogs probably in the building think?
That might be a good video if you actually took her down the street, and people might give a second look, but yeah, we won't do that.
Yeah, absolutely not. But let's talk about this, right? She's got unique markings, and of course is so colorful.
Yeah, and you saw the picture before you went to break. Actually, I think that was Evie when she was younger. So they're born with spots, and then they gradually lose those spot stripes and get this little little white runner that goes down their back. So quite a bit different change from when they're really young to their adult coloring.
So you mentioned that she was the runt of the litter, so she obviously had brothers and sisters. Are those at the zoo someplace else?
They are. They're over by our gorillas, so if you go over into what we call our forest, you'll be able to see them frolicking around. They're in between bongos, and we have a yellow-backed diker and our gorillas, so right tucked in the middle of all three of those exhibits.
Okay, and little Evie here, right? I don't think she stopped eating since she came to Better Kansas City today. Does she ever stop eating? What's she like to eat?
Well, they're very food motivated, and she's not so little anymore. She's about 111 pounds. She can put on another 50 pounds or so she can get a little bit bigger. Males might run as much as 250, 260, so they get quite a bit bigger. But just to make sure she's comfortable, we're making sure she gets a smorgasbord while she's here.
Okay, and what is the smorgasbord right now?
She's got some pellets in there, which are for herbivores, but they're omnivores. So realistically, in the wild, anything they come across that they think they can eat, they will. But she's got a lot of fruits and veggies in there. I got some corn and some peanuts, so everything to keep her happy. Okay,
and then let's also talk about, from food there. Food on the 4th of July. What are you guys doing, got geared up at the zoo?
Well, we're doing red, white, and blue at the zoo. Yeah. So veterans, retired veterans, we're trying to give back to the community. You can come in on the 4th of July, come in for free, or the weekend before. So that Saturday and Sunday, retired or current veterans can come into the zoo and have a good time with their family.
Well, that looks so fun. And do you guys have anything else coming up for the zoo?
Oh, we've got our wine walk that's coming up at the end of August. So if you're really interested, you like wine, you want to talk about conservation, on the 24th of August, you can gear up for that. It's a new event that we're doing. You can come and see all the conservation projects that the zoo puts on, as well as get a little taste of some area wines and some regional wines as well.
Okay, well, that sounds like so much fun. And of course, you can see Evie in that 2:30 show. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.